Basically, the stock markets actually move up and down based on the expectations of the profitability of stocks that are listed on the exchange. So, if the profitability is expected to go down, then the market prices go down, and if the expectations of the profitability of those stocks go up, then they actually the prices also go up. So, effectively, over last almost 6 months, India has seen a slight slowdown. In not only India but Brazil, China, Russia, and many other countries, especially which were considered emerging economies, they have seen some slowdown in their performance, and that's where many of their stock prices have gone down. In fact, Indian stock markets have performed much better compared to the rest of the world because India has its own consumer society, and because of that, many of the stocks have done so well that Indian stock market fall has not been as bad as you have seen elsewhere. International scenario over last 6 months has been very tough, specifically for emerging markets. It's now actually becoming better because Europe is looking up, US is looking up, although they are trying to sort of take away the quantitative easing and so on and so forth. It may have some temporary effect, but Indian government has taken recent steps to ensure that the companies become much stronger and the profitability continues. So we have a lot of hope on Indian markets performing well over next 12 to 24 months horizon. In terms of the financial inclusion, today a very small percentage of Indians invest in the financial instruments, and the financial instruments actually go a long way in creating financial assets which help create jobs, because the money you invest in financial assets like bank deposits, even microfinance, in insurance and so on and so forth, even stock markets, mutual funds, they actually go in financing the companies which help create jobs in the economy, and that's where you not only earn return for yourself but also help country create the jobs. And usually when you invest in gold or real estate, you don't end up creating jobs for the economy, and that's where we see this financial inclusion as an ability to invest and get returns for yourself, but also for helping the country create jobs, which is going to get you more and more returns. So in a sense, it's important for everyone to be aware of this initiatives. When you are not aware, what happens is people go to informal financial mechanisms like chit fund and other things, which may be offering higher returns, but they may also be fraught with risks, while as the banking system or stock markets or mutual funds or insurance may give you much more regulated, better framework and much more protected activities for your safe and sound investments. The recovery, basically I am a stock exchange employee. I'm not an investment expert, so usually we don't talk about when the market will come up, but currently last 2 days it has been up. So it's basically, for me, India's sort of growth prospects are very, very impressive, because India is adding almost 1.5 crore youngsters into the job market every year for next 20 years. Almost 30 crore new jobs will be created, and when these people come into the job market, their need for consumer durables, for telecom services, for travel, tourism, everything is going to increase, and that's why India in long run is a very good sort of effective investment for especially stock markets. And we think one should look at on a scale of 20 years, India is a very, very attractive investment destination. So, Aadhaar is a very interesting framework which is actually sort of integrating the entire nation. Today, with Aadhaar card, you will get your benefits wherever you are in the country, which was not the case. Earlier, you had to be attached to a ration shop and so on and so forth. With Aadhaar, you'll be able to move very, very fast across the country, and that would ensure that the labor shortages which are seen in different parts of the country are actually mitigated, because the labor will be able to move, and that would also bring in more and more jobs, because that also will keep the cost of labor reasonable, and that will be a win-win situation for the skilled labor as well as unskilled labor, and for the economy, because it needs to create a growth momentum for itself. And when these people start using the formal financial mechanism like bank deposits, or that the benefits are transferred to the bank accounts, they will start getting the benefits of instantaneous funds transfer, using those funds for buying goods and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a very interesting sort of play going forward, and we have a lot of hope on Aadhaar becoming what I call really lifeblood of the nation.